All right, moving on. Let's bring you some more news, this time on air pollution. We've constantly been telling you that politicians in this country don't care about air pollution. But today, let's try and understand why is that the case. It is not a secret that Delhi is home and Delhi is host. Delhi is also the capital of pollution in the world. Every winter, AQI breaches the breathable limits. The same happened last year as well. And yet the entire winter session of Parliament, air pollution was not discussed even for a minute. But guess what? Why did they not discuss this? Because our parliamentarians already have clean air. What am I talking about? Look at this data that has come out. The Central Public Works Department procured 405 air purifiers for government offices and institutions between 2020 and 2025. The Lok Sabha was informed about that as well. 405 air purifiers for government offices. Air purifiers were supplied to government offices, VVIP lounges, chambers, dining halls of judges, registrars of Supreme Court, all of them. Devices were also installed in courtrooms, offices linked to the Apex Code. And according to the reply, air purifiers were also additionally provided to the offices of ministers. Ministries located at Nirman Bhavan, Seva Bhavan, Vigyan Bhavan, as well as key institution spaces like the Constitution Club of India. Both Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha secretariats received air purifiers along with CPWD offices in Jodhpur and Varanasi. The data shows a steady rise in that procurement as well. Just 24 air purifiers were procured in 21-22, increased to 81 in 22-23, increased to 144 in 23-24. The highest number, 156 air purifiers, were procured in the current financial year of 24, which was, the last one of 24-25. So what does this story tell you? That when we keep saying that why do our politicians not care about it? Because they're too privileged to care about it. They have air purifiers, they have HEPA filters. They are in air-conditioned cars which are screening off PM 2.5. They don't have to sit in traffic. They have VIP lines that go take them through. They sit in Parliament where HEPA filters are there. They go to their houses and their cabins and their offices where air purifiers have been put by your and my taxpayers' money. But we will not get a fix for air purifiers. We will not get a fix for pollution. I don't know when that will actually happen. But Piyush, my colleague, has been tracking the story and joins us for more on this. Piyush, not surprised at all that this is happening, but is this an issue? The Parliament session is still going on. I'm just really amazed that there is actually one MP I can think of who constantly raises this issue in Parliament. But apart from that, the government just not willing to address the issue. They just don't care because their homes and offices are okay.
Well, that's right, Sonal, and we have seen a blame game taking place on this. Nobody is ready to take responsibility, be it about BJP or Aam Aadmi Party or Congress. Nobody is ready to take responsibility, and every time blame game happens. But here, the story is different. Here, the politicians are having their own good time. They are enjoying the fresh air, and that is happening via the air purifiers which they have procured. What we are now given to understand from the written reply which has been given to the Parliament by the government, this reply says that CPW had procured around 405 air purifiers for several government and other offices from 2020 to 2025. So you can imagine the kind of situation in which the people of Delhi are forced to live, but the politicians are having the fresh air via these air purifiers. They've got 405 air purifiers in 5 years. This information has been given by the government after the question which was asked by TMC MP Mahua Moitra and the Union Minister of State for Housing and Urban Affairs, Token Sahu, has said that the air purifiers were issued to government offices, chambers, VVIP lounges and dining halls of judges and registrars of the Supreme Court of India. The devices were also installed in courtrooms and offices associated with the Apex Court. Besides the air purifiers, other things were also provided to the offices of ministries at Nirman Bhavan, Seva Bhavan, Vigyan Bhavan and key institutional locations such as Constitution Club of India. So you can imagine that at one side, people are forced to inhale the toxic air, but on the other side, politicians, judges, and other officials, they are enjoying the fresh air, and for that, They've also ordered air purifiers. Around 405 air purifiers have been procured in the last, in 5 years from 2020 to 2025. This shows the kind of mindset our politicians have.
All right, Piyush, thanks so much for bringing us up to speed with that. But there you go, that's the big story. Politicians, clearly, they've got the best of it all our taxpayers' money. They have air purifiers in their homes, in parliament, in their offices as well. So clearly, they think their life is okay. Why should they care about anybody else who cannot afford to have an air purifier? But that's the state of affairs here in the country.